Well, we're back with more Resident Evil Revelations. Alright. I think we might be able to finish the game tonight, so. And we still at 100 subscribers, so victory so far. Got my wee last daughter here. Oh, she's making noises. I think the last time she ate was 2 hours ago. But we're trying to do like 3 hours, so if I can get her to go for another hour. Fantastico. Fantastico.
Previously on Resident Evil Revelations.
She.
Hold it right there.
She's trying to activate the ship's self-destruct mechanism to destroy the evidence.
Self-destruct sequence initiated.
It appears my bright young assistant has made the last move. Now, have I made things clear to you?
Oh no, bad guy.
I'm sorry, Parker.
See you guys.
Oh yeah, that's right, he died.
Parker.
Spoilers. Ba-na-na-na. Sorry for the dryer sounds in the background. Everybody wants to do their freaking laundry. Episode 11, Revelations. Resident Evil.
This is Hattrick. Do you read?
Extraction is not possible at this time. I'll execute a holding pattern. Hattrick
We're
out.
fighting a giant whale penis monster.
What have they created?
We can do this, Chris.
We've done it before. Christopher.
Damn, what can we do?
Damn, what can we do? I'll get injured, obviously. Shiz, man. Hell yeah.
Fire chill!
What am I firing at? Stop shooting me! Thank you. Rocket launchers would be nice. Got a minute and a half to beat this guy.
I dropped off some ammo for you.
Thank you, Sad. Oh, we killed it.
Is it over?
Incredible, both of you.
Thank you, Sad.
I'll drop down a ladder. Come on up.
Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. And then they make out and have babies.
Hold on! I'll get us out of here!
No, not yet. We can't let this thing roam free.
Agreed.
We must kill it. Oh shit. Action movie.
Ready, Chris?
We can't hit it from here. Take us closer.
I can't. Too many bogeys.
Trust me.
Okay, fine. Hold on to your seats.
Take that, tentacle monster. I think it used to be a whale or something.
Watch out!
We're going through. Hold on.
Fire drill.
I'm firing, Chris. Shut your mouth. freaking tentacle monsters we have to fight with this. Are killing the helicopter.
Did we kill it?
Oh, it's farting now. Great. Right, Alice? Farting. Oh, crap.
And that's all she wrote for the Zenobia.
It's me. What's happening?
We killed some things?
On our way out, we lost Parker.
Or did we?
Jessica took the whole ship down. The FBC? Well, Morgan. He was one step ahead of us the whole way.
Yes, I see. I hate to think this could all be a mistake. My mistake.
You're fired.
Come clean with us, O'Brien. Don't leave anything out.
All right. It all started 1 year ago. Right there, Terra Grigia.
Flashback. Use physical attacks on enemies when they falter. 1 year ago, Terra Grigia.
Are we in hell?
Yes. They call it Terra Grigia. This place won't last much longer.
Right. We should get to the command room.
There's hunters here too.
We have to hurry, or HQ is done for. Jessica, what's taking you? Hurry up!
Jessica grew her hair out long in a year.
Commissioner Lansdale was right.
Yeah. The boss has pushed for an expansion of the FBC's purview. This is just the kind of thing he was warning the world about.
And this incident will bring the crisis to the limelight. It could be.
I'll bring a bullet to your face.
Yeah. Maybe the international community will finally get the message. The FBC has a lot of growing to do.
Damn these things!
Raymond! Jessica, help me!
Roger.
Let's go into these things.
help the cadet. We have to get rid of them.
Swinging the knife around, Bo. Swinging my knife downtown, going fast, slash your face all the way. And I stab you, and I slash you.
It's okay, I'll be fine.
Conan O'Brien.
Don't try to act tough. Alright, somebody lend him a shoulder. Parker?
HQ has told you to leave.
But I can still fight.
You're not convincing me. Come on, grab on.
We can't pull out yet. There are civilians out there. We have to do something.
Heavily outnumbered. We have to regroup.
How did they pull this off with just a few dozen men? Who armed them? And the BOWs. These terrorists must be brought to justice. Blast it. It's all right. I'll buy you some time. Go on without me.
You're too young to play hero. Earn some stripes before you get yourself killed.
Things get really excited, but then they just don't get me. Federal Bioterrorism Commission has founded the U.S. government to be the enforcement agency. The guidelines for the National Species Protection Act. The document outlines the FBC Charter and the responsibilities of its members. The FBC is charged with protecting the United States and her interests from biological threats. Organization will work with other countries and the respective wildlife protection organs to guard public health. As such, we are tasked with ensuring biological safety of the public at large. The duties of all FBC members include the research, training, support of the biological communities. Where was I? Policies will be fomented on the needs-only basis, with any additional budget expenditures and extraordinary activities being approved by the plenary session of the Wildlife Protection Committee. The FBC chair is selected by the Wildlife Protection Committee. The chair duties include complete oversight of the FBC and coordination of all activities with respective U.S. cabinet officials. The FBC chair is final. Blah blah blah. All members of the National Animal Committee are entitled to request help from the chair, including the Secretary of State and Defense and the Director of National Intelligence. However, the chair has final authority on the matters of national biological safety. It's like, did you really stop to read all that? What? I'm just trying to get all the documents. Duh.
It's too dangerous to move. He needs immediate first aid.
We should be okay here.
Quit stating the obvious, Jessica. Jeez.
The med unit's on the 4th floor. We might find something to keep him up.
We'll be back, Cadet. Don't go anywhere.
Everything will be okay. All right, let's go, Parker.
There. He's been taken care of.
So, Parker, it's nothing new, but aren't you a little hard on the new guy?
You mean Raymond? The only way those guys will grow up is with a little towel snapping.
Okay, fine. Guys and your little games. And where do you think you're going? Just stick with me, okay?
Okay, show me where to go. Jessica. Oh, I forgot I could jump over these.
This way. They'll take the command room in no time. The med unit should be down here.
Shut up, you piece of crap. Tourniquet.
Here we are. Just what I needed.
This should do for the meantime.
God, more hunters. If you can hear me, get back here now.
Raymond's in trouble. We have to go back.
No, he's good.
I knew that rookie would be a pain in the ass.
Don't take it out on him. It's not his fault.
Making my way downtown, walking around, shooting things in the face. Ba 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 ba.
Damn, I'm surrounded. I don't know if I can.
Don't worry, I'll throw a grenade at them.
You are not going to die. I order you to stay alive. We're coming.
Cold, good. Good for me.
They just keep coming.
Hey, held out good there.
Just leave the fighting to us. We'll show you how it's done.
It'd be much easier to kill in this game than they were in like Resident Evil 1.
Alright, safe and sound.
Now we can take care of our new cadet.
How bad are you hurt?
All the hurt. Ugh.
Alright, cadet. Now you all know.
Come on, Conan.
Okay, I get it. You want justice served. No more heroics. End up getting the whole unit killed. Yeah. Welcome to the real world.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that should ease the pain.
I should be able to walk.
Follow us. The elevator to the command room is right there.
Go to the commander's room.
Think you can move, cadet? I can fend off anything that comes our way.
Shut up, dryers. Just turn the F off.
Where are you, cadet?
Something is off.
What now?
Think about it. Delivering dispatch with these new killers. That's too professional. And how did they manage to evade the FBC's vast intelligence network?
Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I'm pretty sure those clothes are done drying, but the buzzer keeps going off. They're definitely done. Back to the game.
This doesn't happen. Unless somebody wanted this to happen.
Cadet, you're stepping out of bounds. We're not here to investigate this thing. We're here to resolve it.
I'm going to shoot you. He's immune to my bullets.
Everything I've said, it's sound.
Like we've been sabotaged. A spy from the inside, methinks, perhaps.
For the love of God, there's hunters everywhere.
Command room's close by. Just keep our cadet alive.
I know you're hurt, but try to keep up, cadet.
Yeah, you whiny piece of crap. Come on, Raymond.
We'll take care of this. Then, we'll find shelter in this man.
I'm on my way.
Looks like Raymond got tired.
Yeah.
That should be the last of the hunters.
I would hope so. Let's hit the command room.
Hello, Mr. Foxhound. The commander is waiting.
Yes, I understand, and I can hear you just fine. That is simply splendid news. Everything is in perfect order. Enjoy the rest of the celebration on the Queen Dido, Norman.
Osborne.
Morgan, you intended for the virus to break out on our ship? Well, we've certainly been had.
I'm not done yet. You still have an important purpose. The ship serves as a controlled environment, and the data on your mutation will serve a venerable purpose.
The boldness of your self-absorbed ambitions is impressive. I am always disgusted by what you Americans can dream up.
I will take that as a compliment.
We knew that you could end up being a liability. So we've kept video records of all of our interactions. If they go public, your life is finished.
You may do as you please. Use of the satellite has been approved. The new virus will be completely eradicated.
You bastard!
Full soon shalt thou be where thine eye shall answer make to thee of this, seeing the cause which reigneth down the blast.
Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Ba-da-bum, bum. Oh, he lived.
Okuchu. Jessica has escaped. We were so close. Sorry, Raymond. You were right. All along. Thank God somebody was on top of things. Don't be so hard on yourself, Parker. Now it's my turn to save you. Come on. We're getting out of here.
That's the spirit, cadet.
I'm not a cadet anymore. I'm Revolver Ocelot.
Raymond realized that Morgan was not who he seemed, so we set this trap together. The whole Veltro Revival Act.
The mountain hideout, the coordination of the ships. All to put heat on Morgan? But sir, couldn't you have at least told us?
I couldn't risk it. Not with a mole inside the BSAA. My apologies.
All that work. In both the Zenobia and the Semiramis.
Yeah, I know. But I haven't given up yet. Keith and Quinn, they've left us with an ace in the hole. The data analysis they sent us, the results are in.
Well, what were they?
We assumed Veltro made use of 2 sister ships in the Terra Grigia panic. But there was a
Dun
third.
dun dun.
Final queen.
The next chapter. the revelations. Dun, 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 dun. Where is her pass? You're really bad at keeping that pacifier in your mouth.
Previously on Resident Evil Revelations.
Come clean with us, O'Brien. Don't leave anything out.
Everything is in perfect order. Enjoy the rest of the celebration of the Queen Dido.
Freaking toast jacked up.
Raymond realized that Morgan was not who he seemed. So we set this trap together. The whole Veltro revival act.
The mountain hideout, the coordination of the ships. All to put heat on Morgan.
But I haven't given up yet. They've left us with an ace in the hole.
The revelations. The Queen is Dead, episode 12.
The final queen.
Yes, Queen Dido. She's been resting on the ocean floor since that day.
Which means we'll find her.
At Terra Grigia.
Exactly. We have a responsibility to see this mission through. O'Brien out.
I think the Revelations games are way more story heavy than the rest of the Resident Evil, the main ones. A lot more cutscenes and so on. But it's episodic like it's a TV show almost.
FBC, everybody freeze! Put your heads in the air!
Morgan Lansdale.
We're taking this show over. The BSAA is hereby under the direct supervision of the FBC.
Clive R. O'Brien, you are under arrest for collaborating with the terrorist organization Veltro.
Chris, chill. You're our only hope.
Na, 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 na.
There it is.
The remains of Terra Grigia.
And the Queen Dido.
Oh, you did? You got off of the phone with Asus. You should hop in Discord.
That's the Queen Dido. The third queen.
You there, Chris? Let me turn up your volume. So you got off the phone with Asus?
Yep.
What'd they say?
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. So yeah, I just got
basically, they told me to send it in again. They're gonna pay for the shipping this time around because I told them I'm not paying $30. And they said they would send me a label, so they sent me a label. And basically, they told me that they're going to. I told them I want a new motherboard, and he said, "Well, you know, I can't guarantee, but I've definitely documented your frustration in this situation and I'm going to that to the repair team." And said that, and I said, "Well, what guarantee do I have if I sent?"
One of those customers.
Time itself has stopped.
I know.
I said, "What guarantee do I have that my issue is going to be fixed?" I sent it in last time. Not only did you not fix the issue that
explains why Morgan cordoned off the area.
But now my Bluetooth. And he's like, "Well, guarantee we have it ASAP. Get this back second time. Sending it in twice. Send you a brand new. Not a refurbished one. Brand new one. You have to send it."
I wonder if
your voice keeps cutting out a little bit.
Okay. What didn't you hear?
Something's still alive.
Well, like it was like you were saying your stuff, but then it would cut out like at the last word. It's not as bad as like when we had bad phone reception, but it's.
I'm right up on my mic.
Okay, well, say what you were just saying.
So anyway, basically, he said that if you get your motherboard back the second time and it's still, it's not working the way it's supposed to, then he says, if we ask you to send it in a third time, we will send you a brand new motherboard in the box.
So if it doesn't work, if they repair it, repair it, quote unquote. Did you also bring up the fact that like they said, oh yeah, we did this, but all I got back on the report was that they just flashed the BIOS?
Yeah, no, I did. I said, when I spoke to you on the phone last, because it was actually the same guy that told me that they did all this stuff. Like last I spoke to you, I was told that, you know, these parts were being replaced, but instead I look at the little report that they sent me, and all it says is that they flashed the BIOS. I'm like, when that's something I literally could have done at home. Like, that was something that probably should have been part of the troubleshooting process when you guys were originally on the phone with me before telling me.
This door's got an electric lock on it.
I hope the emergency power still works.
What did he say? He's like, you're totally right.
Yeah, I mean, he was just super polite, like one of the nicest guys I've ever talked to. He's he works in the Caribbean. He's a super cool guy, like super nice. He's just like, man, I totally understand your frustration. He's like, I'd be really upset. He's like, actually, I'd be more mad than what you are right now. He's like, you know, I build a gaming PC. You know, I want it to work the way it's supposed to, and I'd be really mad if I have to keep taking apart my PC and sending it in. He's like, plus on top of it, you having to take your PC apart and messing with the motherboard means there's a risk that you can have static discharge and ruin the motherboard and stuff. He's like, you know, we're putting your motherboard at risk by asking you to send it in and stuff. He's like, this is completely our fault, you know, like super apologetic.
That's sweet. That he's like being like, you know, definitely very, very relatable and all that stuff.
Yeah, he was really good. Like, he's like, oh yeah, so what kind of games do you play? So I told him, you know, I play Overwatch and stuff like that. And he's like, oh yeah, he's like, I'm really into Overwatch too. He's like, you know, hopefully maybe one time, you know, we'll meet on Overwatch sometime and get to play together. And he's like, hopefully not on the opposite teams. But he's like, because, you know, then we're not going to be able to be friends, you know. But yeah, he's just a real relatable, like, friendly guy. And
yeah.
Super apologetic about the situation and stuff. So it made me feel a lot better because I know this time if I send it in, which I don't have to pay for, which I'm glad for. This is what I want. I didn't want to have to pay to send it in again. And if it comes back and it still doesn't work the way it's supposed to, I'm going to get a brand new motherboard. So I either get my issue fixed or I get a brand new motherboard.
Yeah. When I worked at Bluehost, if there was a situation kind of like that, like where I was just like, oh yeah, I totally understand, like I've been there kind of situation, you know, or like Bluehost really effed up or something. Yeah. Like it was another agent that did it, because I would take escalations and stuff, and I would just be like, I would just be like, oh man, dude, I will do everything in my power to fix this for you. Kind of situation of just like, oh, I keep getting eaten by this freaking water monster. I died like 3 times.
I know, I'm watching. Yeah, so I don't know, we'll see. It's frustrating because I'm like, I spent all this time wiping my motherboard, or wiping my freaking hard drive, and like reinstalling Windows tonight. And then I installed the drivers. Like I did it exactly the same way I did when I first got into the build and built my computer, and it didn't work. And I just like,
Happened again.
Yeah, and it's kind of a sinking feeling, but at least I know for sure it's not Windows.
Yep.
At least I can point the finger at the right place. Because he didn't even bother to troubleshoot. Like, I told him everything happened. He was just like, alright, go ahead, send it in. You know, and I'm like, I'm not paying for it. And he's like, no, we're going to send you the shipping label so you don't have to pay for it. You know, and I kept the box that they sent it to me this week, so I could just put it back exactly where I got it from.
Dude, that's so annoying. Like, I hate it when my PC's out of commission.
Dude, it sucks. Like, this last time I sent it in, my PC was out of commission for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, like when I upgraded everything, you know, damn it, freaking A! How am I supposed to kill this thing? It just keeps following me and eating me.
Yeah, like a giant blob.
The closer you are to an enemy, the more data you can get. But, okay, but I'm underwater and I can't use my weapons. Use physical attacks at enemies when they falter. I can't do any of that shit. I have to avoid. Oh, baby. Waking up a little bit. Let's give her a passy. I'm trying to... She's never good about getting a pacifier.
She just keeps pushing it out.
Yeah, she does like this whole like kind of thing. I'm like at the very end of the game. You know. Damn it! Gosh damn it. Like, I can't use any sort of attacks. Like, I can't use my knife.
So something else that was awesome, except it wasn't awesome, when I reinstalled Windows. You know, I installed everything, and then I updated it, and then I went to go activate my Windows and stuff, and it was giving me an error saying, oh, your, you know, product key is invalid or whatever, and I'm like, oh, F. I'm like, I hope I don't have to buy another one or whatever. So I looked on the Microsoft website, and they say if you have a valid key, which Microsoft told me themselves that I had one. So I'm like, if you have a valid key, click on the option that says change product key. So I clicked on change product key, and then it says put in the same product key. So I put it in again, and then it worked. And Windows activated, and it was totally fine.
Yeah, I had to do that last week when I installed and I reinstalled everything.
Yeah, did it give you some kind of error message saying your product key was invalid or anything?
It didn't. Like, I just knew where to go. Like, because I've done it before, so I just went to...
well, yeah, because when you're first installing it, you have to say, I don't have this product key, because if you try entering it in when you're first installing it, it will tell you it's not valid. So you have to click, I don't have this product key, install Windows, get into Windows, go to your settings, and you have to activate it that way if you've already used it once.
Yeah. Yeah, because sometimes it will pop up with that error saying like, oh yeah, you need this.
Well, you know, and I'm like, well, I hope, you know, I'm not...
Damn it! I was almost there! It's like, what, number 7?
Yeah, dude, you're dying a lot. So, anyway, though, like I was saying, like, I was just thinking, I'm like, oh, I hope I didn't get gypped by this Kingwin website or whatever. But, I don't know, I tried it, and I just did the troubleshooting on the Microsoft website, and it worked. So I'm like, alright, it still works.
Maybe I will, next time I need to buy another Windows key, maybe I'll go that route.
Yeah, dude. Like I said, it cost me $30. You got your daughter around there, Stefan.
She's too young to comprehend swear words right now. I normally, like, I've been trying, like, when I've been streaming and stuff like that, since she's been born especially, not to swear, but I'm getting livid right now. So, and I'm at the end of the game, so I'm not going to stop. I'm going to beat the freaking game.
No, I understand. You're just giving me crap.
I know.
Yeah, but yeah, like I said, I got Windows Pro 10, and it was $30 after reinstalled Windows, and the key still works. I called Microsoft. Microsoft told me it's legit, so I'm like, all right. I'm having to reinstall my games right now.
Oh yeah. Well, at least at that point, when you get the motherboard back in, everything will.
Exactly. I won't have to reinstall Windows again.
Yeah.
It's not like I have any new hardware.
I hit it with a pulse grenade. Run! Don't eat me, don't eat me, don't eat me. Yes! There we go.
I just pulled a nose hair and my freaking...
Jill, the door's open.
Crazy.
Okay, on my way back.
That is pretty emotional.
Oh, like my nerves went crazy. But I was just talking about it.
Oh, is Alice in there?
Yeah, she's watching that 70 show.
Dude, I think I'm gonna get some Ultra Sabers.
Dude.
Like just the stunt ones?
Sabers over Saberforge?
Saberforge is just way more expensive. I think I do want to get one down the road. A Saberforge, maybe like a custom one where I design it myself.
That was close.
But like I'm gonna do like 3 grab bag ones. I'm gonna pick the colors, but I'm gonna do random blade types because they're cheap. And then you know, it's gonna be random hilts and stuff like that. And then maybe for my birthday, I'm gonna do what they call the mystery box ones. That's like $75 to $200 depending on what you want. But if you get the $75 one, you have a chance of getting a saber of at least $75 value, or possibly getting one with like sound effects. So I might just do the one that's guaranteed sound effects for like my birthday. And I think I'm gonna be a Jedi for Halloween.
Well, I was thinking too, like I want to get one of these lightsabers so I can be Jedi.
Yeah. Plus they're fun to play with. I want to like play with my nieces with them because my baby's too young to learn.
I like how on the Saberforge website, the lightsabers they have like Anakin and Luke Skywalkers and stuff, but they call them something else.
Yeah, it's the same thing on Ultra Sabers too. I remember the ones like Ultra Sabers I got, like what was it? I want to say 8 years ago.
Yeah.
And I thought they were really cool back then, but like 2 of them were like made out of like plastic, like PVC pipe, and then one was made out of metal and stuff like that. But like now they're all made out of aircraft grade aluminum.
It's FBC.
And stuff, and so they're all like metal, like the handles are. So like, and they're way more affordable and just higher quality now than they used to be, like, you know, like almost a decade ago. So that's why I'm just kind of like, dude, I want to get, like, if I get a grab bag, even if they're all stunt sabers, I'm totally cool with that.
Yeah, it looked like
I request that this recorder be handed over to General
Oh yeah, and I really liked them before. I had to spend a bunch of extra money to get the metal hilt blue one. Like that was like $20 more to get that.
They weren't sitting around waiting for death to come to them.
The diamond saber.
When the FBC arrived, they were waiting for us. Even though Terra Grigia was a year ago.
The diamond sabers and the what?
The diamond saber can change colors.
Yeah, like the diamonds and the emerald ones can change colors, and I think you can also, I think the emerald ones can change colors, and you can do custom, you can change your sounds.
Oh dude, this sounds so cool.
Yeah, it's like freaking $400. It ain't cheap.
$400?
Yeah, that's why, like, but if you do the mystery box one, that's like $200. There's a possibility you could end up getting a diamond or an emerald.
$400? Take my money, dude. This freaking lightsaber's sick.
Well, I'm saying, like, if you get the $200 one, you're guaranteed one with sound. If you do the 200 mystery box, you're guaranteed to get one with sound. It's a random color, random hilt, but you could end up getting an emerald or a diamond as well.
Which means you could change all the colors, because it'd be cool to have a color changing one.
Yeah, although they don't look as good as if they compared to just the ones that are just straight that.
Oh, okay.
What I want to do is I want to get a Saberforge saber, a custom one, and have it where it has the easy plugins, where you can the easy plug-in LEDs, where you can swap out the LED lights for different colors.
Well, that's cool.
And the LED lights are cheap from them, so that'll be cool.
Buy LED lights.
Yeah.
Change it how you want.
Yeah. Well, I gotta read this document here. Dante Alighieri loved Divina Commedia. Oh, Dante's Inferno. An offering to the dead. A passage has been underlined. How the rain maketh them like unto dogs. One side they make the shelter of the other. Oft turn themselves wretched. Reaper something. Ante ago blah defeated blah blah blah. Inferno canto. I had to read that in college. The 6th. There is something written at the edge of the page, sloppy handwriting. Those who offer their lives to the doctrine forever walk the path of the great Jack Norman. Anyway. But yeah. They're freaking sweet, huh?
Yeah, I'm looking at the emerald sabers right now.
Yeah. But yeah, I want to do like a custom saber. I like some of the color options you get with Saberforge more. Some of them. Like, they have like a mint green one, which is really cool.
I love the handles I've seen they sell at Saberforge.
Yeah, I really want to kind of collect them, I guess.
It'd be cool to have a collection. I agree. Like, this is something to me that would be cool.
Well, because me, you, and Walker, and Jeff even loved playing with like the regular lightsabers, like the toy ones, when we were kids and teenagers, and adults. Like, I still love playing with it. That's why I want to get some of them. And you can get ones that have shorter blades. because you could take the blades out and put different ones in, like if a blade breaks or whatever, or if you want to use a different type of blade. So you can put a shorter one in and give it to a kid, so it's easier for them to handle.
But for you, Morgan, never shall it.
Oh, I'm getting a new schedule at work.
We rise from the dead, a spirit callous and immutable force.
Well, they're gonna have me start at 9 on Monday and go to 6. That's with the hour lunch.
All of our interactions are right in here.
And
we shall become guardians of the truth.
And then after a few weeks, if that works out well, they're gonna have me start at 10 and go to 7, which I'm cool with.
Yeah, because you like later.
Jack Norman was the head of.
And on top of that, they don't it's kind of like if you work a later shift, like the shifts that people don't like to work usually because they want to work at like 8 and get off early. Hold on. But yeah, if you work an earlier shift, then they're gonna be like you won't have to work a weekend day type of deal. So I got a boss fight coming up now.
Double blade lightsabers is pretty sweet.
Dude, I want to get a double bladed one. They're just a little more expensive. Even if it's a double bladed stun. You know that Darth Maul? That fan film?
Yeah.
That Jeff posted. Like, I watched it like over a year ago or whatever.
Yeah, I watched it.
But it is. But like the sabers they're all using in there are all Ultra Saber ones. Like Darth Maul's is the one he has in that. It's an Ultra Saber stunt saber.
Shall reassume his flesh and his own figure.
Yeah.
Morgan Lansdale. How dare you cross Veltro?
Morgan, I think Saber Forge has a better
this is what you seek, is it not?
Yeah, they're just a little bit, and they get a little more creative with them. They take, I think they craft their own. And I don't know if they do it in mass production or not. I think they do a bit. Cause I remember when I ordered those Ultra Sabers from years ago, like it took weeks to get there. But if you do the grab bag ones from Ultra Saber, then you literally will get them within a week with standard shipping.
This is it. We got the evidence.
Oh yeah, I think it's called like the Chosen one.
Prodigal Son.
Prodigal Son, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I like what they do. They do like the crystal stuff, and they do that with say Ultra Sabers. I think a bit.
Darth Vader's is the MPP MK1.0.
Yeah.
Crystal Exalted.
I would want the Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan's is one of my favorite sabers. What?
The Luke Skywalker one looks beautiful.
Oh yeah. I think we're about to fight a boss and I'll be the end of the game.
Legacy Monarch.
Dude, sometimes when I'm like not busy at work, like this week, I've just been like browsing their websites. I'm just like, they're so beautiful.
They are, man.
I've been on a Star Wars kick. I've been wanting to rewatch the movies, but I want to watch them with my nieces. But Annie's just like, no, I don't want to watch Star Wars. I want to watch Coyote, what's his name, on YouTube. Yeah. Well, I figure I'm gonna get like these lightsabers, and then I think that'll help interest her because I'll play lightsabers with her for a bit. Yeah, that's why it's called the Ronin.
I don't think he's in the mood to say goodbye.
No, I like I said, I do. It's just right now, it's just more cost effective to get a.
I can't see now.
I don't know. I bet Chico's getting upset. Hey, here's your passy. Here's your passy. I'm almost done with the game, and then I'll feed you.
Okay, this one's pretty sweet. This Emerald Knight, it's like a flat black color. All of it. Pretty cool to green.
The Emerald Knight one?
Yeah.
Yeah, and they do like that distressed like finish on it, which I really like too. How am I supposed to fight this thing? Oh, we won? Here's your passy. She's getting hungry, I can tell. I'm just gotta beat this game. Hey! Hey, it's okay. Oh my gosh. Come here, child. I will hold you while I finish the game.
This guy is whacking his saber-forged saber against a frickin' tree to check the durability of it.
Yeah. There's Ultra Saber videos like that. I'm not saying I'm like Team Ultra Sabers over that. I just, come on, little girl. Here you go. Here you go. Here's some bottle. Sorry I didn't feed you earlier, I guess. That'll calm her down for a bit. Now I gotta play like this. With my baby.
It's cool. He has this Crimson soundboard. He pushes the button, turns on, and goes Crimson Core.
Right, that's like the Sith soundboard.
Like, that's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty BA. Multitasking father here. I'm streaming and feeding my child.
The fence is consumed and nothing human remains.
Gotta get more ammo. Gotta get more ammo. Oh my god. Oh wait, I can go here and get more ammo. Let's swap out my Magnum for my shotgun.
Like watching his 15-year-old stick around with his lightsabers.
Well, look what I'm doing. I'm streaming and feeding my baby.
Well, that's kind of what they're doing.
What?
Like ratio. Alex. Well, yeah, I guess.
I can't hear you.
Sorry, my wife was getting mad at me because I said the D word.
Oh, what, bitch?
Dude.
Oh. Dude. Emily, like, used to be, like, a stickler about swearing. Not anymore. Sometimes she swears worse than I do. That's good. It's not a bad thing. That's such a Mormon expression.
I'm like, jackass isn't a bad word. She's like, yeah, because you're saying ass. I'm like, no, we're talking about donkeys.
Remember how Abram would be like, back when Jackass was on, he would be like, he would say like jackbutt? Like,
yeah, he'd say jackbutt. Good example.
Daddy's fighting monsters. Final boss of the fetching game. Rumbling in her pants. still going. There's gotta be a freaking healing item around here somewhere. Died. Well, we shall try it again. Final boss.
Final boss. Sorry, I had to let my dog go out and do his deed.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Sorry, I had to let my dog outside.
I don't think he's in the mood to say goodbye.
Yeah, but we're not here to babysit either.
Oh. I was gonna talk to you my people yesterday how I was going to do a Mega 64 podcast.
Right.
I thought Mega or Funhouse was really critical.
Mega 64 is way critical.
Dude, I thought Funhouse
they hate
was bad.
everything.
And then I watched Mega 64, and Mega 64, yeah, they hate everything. Derek was just crapping all over Wonder Woman, dude. He was just talking so much smack about that movie. He just couldn't stop talking about it. Like in every podcast after they watched it, he mentioned how bad it is. It's like it's stupid.
Well, he's just sick of superhero movies. You know, and he even says he's like, you know, I admit I'm like a film aficionado type person.
Yeah.
You know, I look for more in movies, which I understand. I get that way too. Why am I so bad at this one?
When it comes to superheroes, I'm just there to enjoy the experience. You know,
I mean, I want him to be good, but yeah.
Right. You know, like I want like a good message, and to do some great action. You know, touch on the lore of a comic book, that kind of stuff. You know, but I don't know. Like I thought Wonder Woman was definitely one of the best superhero movies. You know, characters could stuff. I guess I'm like, wow.
Well, his is like nitpicky, like with the whole like, oh, the Germans, they acted like the Germans were actually Nazis and stuff.
Yeah, he's like,
this
it's
is
so
Nazi.
stupid. There's this one scene where these Germans are speaking to each other with German accents. It's like, why are you just speaking German to each other? They're speaking English to each other, but they're speaking with a German accent. It's like, it's the stupidest effing scene. And what's his face? Rocco Pitt, who's really funny. On the podcast and just like ripping on the It movie that's coming out.
Yeah.
The thing is consumed and nothing human remains.
BRB.
Okay. Alice, I need your help. Son of a bitch. Yeah, like that stuff's pretty freaking cool too. Chris, you're in my way. Not you, Chris. Chris Redfield's in my way.
Don't talk about me like that.
Okay. Sorry, Snake. You slide them in, and there's a little there's an Allen wrench adjustment thing on it. I think I got it. I beat it. Alice, we did it. We did it, sweetheart. My weak old baby helped me.
Done. Everything finished. Finally.
I did it.
I can die. I can die.
Finally, I can die. Let's finish your bottle, shall we?
They make like legit lightsabers.
This is how Morgan treats his friends.
I hope he finds more comfort in death than he did in life.
Not right now.
means of dispersion?
The cruise ship is equipped with a UAV. That is your delivery system.
Very well. Now show me the goods.
Bona fide tea.
So cool.
No vaccine. Not yet.
Yes, of course. A little bit of this could turn a city inside out.
I think we're done.
The Obi-Wan lightsaber.
I'll be on my way.
Who would have thought, yes? That the lowly terrorists would receive a helping hand. The venerable commissioner of the FBC.
This one's his lightsaber from Return of Jedi. That one was Obi-Wan lightsaber.
As you can see, it's not likely you'll be wriggling out of this one.
I seem to have underestimated the BSAA. Perhaps you as well.
We found this in the off-limits area near Terra Grigia. We're done analyzing it, so you can have it back.
Director O'Brien, surely you understand our dilemma. Without the Terra Grigia panic, the ignorant masses would be unaware of the threat that lies before them.
Yes, you may in fact be correct.
No one has the right to detain me.
Not even God himself.
It's all for the greater good.
What's up?
Fooling yourself.
My wife went to bed.
You said yourself. Abandon hope.
She's got
all ye who under
an
here.
appointment with Orthodox.
But I'm not Dante. You're not Virginius.
The what?
Morgan Lansdale.
She's got an appointment with an orthodontist
You are
tomorrow
hereby
morning.
relieved of your
Oh, for her
position
braces?
as FBC commissioner.
Yeah, she's got to get him adjusted.
And
It's
I'm
been about
placing
6
you under
weeks
arrest
since she was
on suspicion of conspiring with Veltro.
This little girl's
in the
going to
planning and
her
execution
first
of
doctor's
the Terra
appointment
Grigia
tomorrow.
panic.
Very cool.
With all due
Yeah.
respect,
She's so
Director
grown up.
O'Brien,
I know, she's the whole week
BSAA is
old.
making a huge mistake.
Man, a bunch of people just jumped on Twitch to watch. Unfortunately, this is the end of the game. But hey, you know, follow me for more. I'm gonna do more Resident Evil tomorrow. I'm gonna start Resident Evil 5. And I'll probably have my baby with me, since I just kind of watch her at night while her mom sleeps. So, brand new baby. Come for the Resident Evil. Stay for the babies.
Yeah, I love those babies.
Dude, the storm is gone. And credits. Oh no, it's the post credit. It's like Jill Valentine.
We can finally reveal what happened at Terra Grigia.
The guy that does Chris Redfield's voice in this game also does Ezio Auditore's voice and Batman's voice in Arkham Origins.
The storm is gone now.
Mm-hmm.
But how long will it last?
The storm is gone now, but how long will it last? Until Resident Evil 5, which will start next time. After Morgana's death, the FBC dissolved. The majority of the agents and research transferred to BSAA. Sounds like kind of the origins of BSAA. The BSAA would be reformed into an anti-bioterrorism organization under the auspices of the United Nations. That's how we know it now in the series. Oh, our homeboys made it out of a freaking missile strike. I'm sure that makes sense. We won't be seeing them anytime soon. And now leading commander BSA East African branch due to his accomplishments. The other hand continues to refuse promotion of leadership positions as to work BSA main headquarters in the R&D department. fat buff Russian dude is looking at porn. Parker Luciani was found adrift ashore the Republic Malta in the Mediterranean Sea and was rescued. After a month of medical treatment, Parker returned to his position of Special Operations Agent at the BSAA main headquarters. Man, it's ending a lot different than a lot of these Resident Evil games do. Ivar O'Brien decided to take responsibility for his actions, stepped down from his position at the head of BSA, with Chris Redfield as the boss. Salute! We're not actually soldiers, though. He is currently advisor to the BSA and is also writing a detective novel from the comfort of his own home. Wow. But wait, there's more. As for Jill Valentine and Chris Redfield, they have no idea what horrific fate awaits them. This is where Resident Evil 5 picks up, baby!
Whoa!
Starting that tomorrow night, son. What? What?
So these games take place in between number 4 and 5?
Yep. Yep. I mean, I guess kind of a 4 is happening, because 4 happens in 2005, and this happened in 2005. So, they could have overlapped a little bit, I don't know. Anyway, well, that's the end of the stream, so thanks for coming out, those that did. My name's Stefan, this is SnakePlays Games. Subscribe for more Resident Evil and other games. Follow me on Twitch.
Snake it.
And all else fails, remember to snake it. Have a good night.
Control my blood.
Yeah, good job. My effective. Bye bye.